Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
He's got it on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right slot.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
This is a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Washington State will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So the UCLA Bruins offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Get it out on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying?
Fires toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On the run, it's Parker. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Cougars want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No.
Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
And 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something now. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
All wideouts, no backs. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cougars. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Mission the rest of the day off. They're up 14 over the Royals. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see in here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So after the first down run, here's second down. Dropping back, it's Garbers.
Man,
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Wazoo! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll bring it back. It's Hudson. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Stopped after making the catch. Washington State lines up quickly. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. A nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
Offense, quick tempo. On second down, just keeps firing. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Garbers. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bruins have this offense rolling. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. And the Bruins will keep this drive going. Now on 1st down from the 43. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He makes the connection. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he got loose, it was all over. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Washington State going quickly.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Harden. Discards a man. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Holds and fires complete to the right. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, running back on the move. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Here's the handoff. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
At the 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And it's picked off. Touchdown, UCLA! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 7.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick-6 in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick-6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They try to pop a run on the draw. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On third down, going up top. The short hands, it's Hudson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Ball's out. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Washington State lines up quickly.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Washington State going back to work on first down.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. From the shotgun, the inside give. He breaks a tackle. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Coming after it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. On the run, it's Harden. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
brings up second down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Garbers. Fires to the right. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It is good.
That makes the score UCLA 24, Washington State 20.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
He looks that one in nicely. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, when you're running the pro route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Washington State going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Batir. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Rifles it down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that's the fourth sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going up top on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Washington State, 27. UCLA, 24.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Looking for a man. It's Garbers. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Washington State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the ground with the back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback on the keeper. The Bruins will move the sticks with the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Looking for room. It's Harden. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the...
He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, UCLA.
Wide receiver shows motion. Calls his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Washington State lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes his connection. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, what happens is that DB starts to pan, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that.
And they got him for the sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snares it outside. It's Flores. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Caught close to the marker, it's Parker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
And he's still running after the move. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense lining up quickly.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll just keep slinging it. Quick completion on the out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for room, it's Parker. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
UCLA, 34.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll throw on third and short. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Line getting set on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Trying to take it back. The 30. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick-6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick-6 if you're on offense.
Looking to the end zone. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the move, it's Parker. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami had a dominant win The kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick-6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. To the air, it's Garbers. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's looking to throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And it's going to be a pick-6. Touchdown, Wazoo!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick-6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to move it through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Makes a grab enough for the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They keep attacking through the air, getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets open down the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Garbers. He finds his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Power football with the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCLA! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Power ahead. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 42.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Got the quick completion. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Washington State going quickly.
Second down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Washington State has it all working right now. Grab behind the line. It's Parker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
To throw, it's Mateer. Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harden. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.